we've got a lot of news coming out. I want to break down a bunch of that, but also talk about why I'm not going to do the Titan event. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Before we get started talking about the Titan event, why I'm not going to do it, I do want to kind of say thank you to you guys. Kind of just surpassed it. We hit 5,500 subscribers. Ever since we hit 5 grand, I kind of toned it down. You know, I wasn't making that really big push for 5,000 that I was making before. But I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me and keeping things going. I know things have changed a lot on the channel recently with me getting an actual job and you know, having maybe less time to prep for videos and things like that. But you guys have stuck with me, and I really wanted to say thank you to you guys. You know, take the opportunity when I can in a shorter video like this one where I can just say thank you guys. And you know, I wouldn't even be able to make half the content I make. I had somebody in the comments the other day say that I was a gambling addict, and I just laughed because, like, I'm not like losing any money. You know, like every month I get money from YouTube. I take that and I put it back into Raid, and I just keep making content for you guys, and it's basically just, you know, helping me jump way ahead in Raid Shadow Legends from where I was, and it helps me make really fun content for you guys, and that's really why I do it. I'm not doing this to make a living anymore. I'm doing this because it's fun, which is kind of a nice relief, you know, when I have a real job now and I don't feel that pressure every day. I can just kind of relax and make videos for you guys. So again, thank you. I just wanted to put that little tidbit in there. But let's talk about the Titan event and why I'm not going to go for it. So listen up. I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. I'm not going to go for it mainly because the Titan event is for April, and I don't consider April to be particularly that great of a champion, if I'm being honest, but also I don't enjoy Titan events. So part of the problem that I tend to have with Titan events is that they are so much more loosey-goosey and discombobulated from our usual fusion, right? Look, the fact remains that we are doing in-game events to get a champion, right? Fusions are that, and now we have Titan events where we have a chance to get champions from it, and the difference is that there's no set schedule, right? We have a schedule that pops up and tells us these are the events for this fusion. When it comes to the Titan events, there are events listed, but it's not in a calendar. It's not, you can't plan which events you're gonna skip. You just kind of have to play it by ear and hope that, I mean, obviously you can do math and be like, oh, I can skip this many points, right? But I hate translating that, and I hate getting in my head because I don't want to do every event, right? I want to save my shards or save my soul stones or save my energy or my gems. You know, like, I like the fact that I can plan it out and estimate, okay, I'm going to invest this much stuff for the fusion. I'm going to do these events. I'm going to skip these events and take advantage of whatever my strong suit is. Going into the fusion for Granite, I had a lot of sacred shards. I took advantage of that and applied that towards getting a lot of progress in that, and was able to skip some events. And what's funny is, even having skipped events, I still ended up with a few extra rares, at least one, and probably a couple more still, because I've already fused Granite. But I'll probably get the class. Oh no, I won't, because it's only 4 hours left. Good. But I got the one from the champion chase, and I think, oh, and then, sorry, the other one that I got was from the training event. Sorry, I was getting those two events mixed up, but I did go ahead and do more of the training event because I wanted the Immortal Soulstone. I realized I went over, but that was just me leveling those champions that you saw me pull the other day, just leveling them to 6 stars. So you'll see when I get down to the bottom here. Oh, they're not ascended, so they're going to be way down here. Yeah, so you'll see Donnie, Tetsuya, and Granite are all 60 So, you know, that was just something I was able to do very quickly. I've had food saved up and leveled up from past champion training events and was able to put that in and get all these champions leveled up. So, and that I did that just because I wanted to get that Immortal Soulstone, which puts me at 20, which hopefully will benefit me going forward. You look at the Plarium calendar. So you go to the home page and you click this calendar up here, you can kind of see what's coming. And if we go down here to this hero's path right here, they're definitely keeping something secret here. And what I mean by that is, let's look at this champion training. Well, sorry. Yeah, like a Shredder's tournament, right? You can see like, oh, we're going to get all that stuff, you know? Fire Knight, oh, we're going to get some of that stuff. But then if you look at the other events that are tied into this, they're not revealing that stuff. So there's definitely going to be more here. It's very likely that that's going to be for Leonardo. I hope that it is. And we will see what coincides with that, but that's not until the weekend. That is seemingly taking the place of what would be a summon rush. It would be interesting to see if there's more events there. I would be excited and thrilled, of course, for Primal Shards, but, you know, we can never just assume and bank on that. So, but we'll see what happens. I am a little bit lower on Sacred Shards than I'd like, but I've already said this before, like, you know, when the turtles get introduced, I don't mind putting a little bit of money into the game. You know, I've talked about this in past videos, that is my way of saying, like, hey, I like your game. You know, instead of spending $50 on a brand new title that I might not even play, right? I'm just putting it into the game that I play all of the time. And that's just the way that I kind of manage it. So instead of buying, you know, you hear about these people, my friends that they talk about how they buy all these games during the Steam summer sale, and we're in the middle of the autumn sale right now, and they never play them. Yeah, that's not me, right? So instead of that, I just put it all into one game that I do play, and that's just how I do it. So you guys don't have to do the same thing. You don't have to agree with me. That's just my logic in how it goes. So, you know, I'm not buying 6, 7, 8 different games over the course of a year. I'm just putting it in a raid. So, all right. But yeah, I don't like Titan events, and April isn't particularly great in my eyes. If this was a Titan event for something like Leo, hell yeah. Like, I'd be all in on a Titan event for a champion as good as Leo. Even Raph, any of the turtles, I'd be all in on. I don't care to get April. You know, as a kid, loving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, April and Shredder weren't my favorite. The Turtles were my favorite, right? I drew pictures of the Turtles. I never drew a picture of April, never drew a picture of Shredder. I just drew Foot Soldiers and the Turtles, right, growing up. So, you know, those are the ones that I want. I'm happy to pass on a Titan event and say, hey, I'm going to save up my resources again, because look, this is one event and we're going to have more, and we could have another, you know. For a long time, everyone was like, oh, well, we might get a Newt level fusion. We might get a Newt level fusion. Well, now I think the new standard is a Titus level fusion, right? We could have a Titus level fusion, you know, coming around the corner. Who knows, right? You can never know with Raid. Nobody saw the Titus fusion coming, and the dog, right? Who, by the way, like, just huge results for my Hydra team today. I was just, I still have some work to do, but my Hydra team, the doggo, put in some work for me on my brutal team, putting up 300 million. So I'm sure that could be better if I had better gear and maybe a little bit better synergy on my teams, but that's a video for another time. Just wanted to talk about that. But mostly we were here to talk about the Titan event. Will I do some of the events for the Titan event? Yeah, of course. There will be things that I'm going to do as part of this, but I'm not going all in. I'm not going to prioritize my points and try to get April. It's just not worth it for me, but it might be worth it for you. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. There are people that are like, gotta collect them all. For me, it's more about, I want good champions and I want ones that I think are really cool. So, and I've kind of talked about that in other videos. So either way, guys, thank you all for the support. If you're going for the Titan event, good luck. I wish you the best of luck. Let me know if you guys think I'm silly for not going for it. Let me know if you're going for it. hey, just let me know what's going on in the comments. I've been getting back into I figured out my daily schedule, and I'm getting a lot more time to read comments as I get settled into my new job. So love that. And hopefully sometime soon I will return to streaming, and hopefully sometime soon, when streaming would be much more limited, and hopefully sometime soon I will start doing collabs again. I've already got 2 that are practically already lined up with content creators that you guys know, and one of them that's never been on the channel before. So I have been very eager to just lock my schedule in over the weekends so I can get those collabs done, but easier said than done sometimes. Either way, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Take care.